Bet you rolling.
So it's dawned upon me that, I guess I've been making like certain correlations and connections with things and people and situations, of the sort. And I'm realizing that, well, it's nothing new or anything, but the entertainment industry has a lot of influence on the people, right? Is it just me? Or is it like unbearable almost how much influence there is from the entertainment industry and, you know, and how it affects normal life even. People are like trying to move like a celebrity out here, you know what I'm saying? And it's like there's no hardly any room for reality.
Let me stop you at three places. Okay, first place is that your expectations of how much the entertainment is affecting people. Entertainment has been around since God knows when. I mean, God wanted entertainment, so He created the.
How powerful it is.
I don't know what you're talking about because I mean, you're talking. It's like saying, I don't know, rain makes things wet, or clothes hide shame.
Well, I guess I'm trying to hint at the fact that, being that entertainment is such a powerful tool, it should be, you know, given more thought or care. It should be
That's called censorship.
censored.
Welcome to the late night
And Asia Black.
show where we talk about any old body, any old thing, and any old kind of way.
Please, please, please do not get offended by the statements made, for they are only opinions based on observations and sometimes facts. For
For
example,
example,
I was really, contemplating industry beef, though. There's a lot of industry beef going on. And my take on it is that this could go one or two
hey
ways.
Joe, the only reason why I'm sorry, I don't mean to even interrupt you. Go ahead. Go
No, go
ahead.
ahead. What you was gonna say?
I really didn't mean to interrupt you because there is a lot of beefs. And the only reason why I did not correct you on that, it was like I wanted to go in and be like,
Hmm.
oh, which beefs is there? It's just like, but you said there's a lot of beefs, and it's like you just like closed that door and just like went on to the next. So this is how you avoid.
Getting yourself wrapped up in this joint. You know, gotta
God,
speak in general.
facts.
But yeah. And my take on it is that, this could go one or two ways. Either, you know, they're trying to influence you to take a side on whoever's beefing, or there's a bigger agenda at play. There's a whole lot of conspiracy theories going on, saying that these things are a distraction from what's really going on. And I'm looking at it like, well, if there is a group of elites that are utilizing celebrities to be their puppet to, you know, have control over the masses, is it working? So I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just here making observations and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
What
glad
do
I
you
interrupted
think?
you, but I'm glad I let you finish. But I'm not really that happy I let you finish. I should have just interrupted you a long
I mean,
time
I'm just
ago.
saying. I'm just saying what's going on,
No, mm.
What's really happening? Like, are we getting distracted from bigger fish that need to be fried? Or are we like just gonna let these things consume us and be wrapped so far up in them that we, you know, don't take into account
I think you're
our own
jumping.
personal
I
lives.
personally feel like you're jumping ahead of yourself.
I mean, people let these things like really rule them, you know? I mean, I've seen it. I've seen people have their own beef because of people that were beefing, you know? Like, so what you gonna do? What do you think? He said, I'm staying out of this. He said, this is where I.
Ooh, this is where I go.
I've never seen you this silent ever. You usually have a lot to say. You're usually just like, you know,
There's a lot to unpack.
picking up where I'm leaving off. No, okay.
You know,
Okay.
you know, every ounce of my instinct is telling me no,
Don't
and
do
my
it.
brain is like maybe, but I know better. So we gonna just leave that in the bushes.
Not because you was like, you came, you know, I met up with you and you was like, yeah, you know, did you hear about the new beef with 50 and Jay-Z? And I was like, what? I thought he was beefing with T.I., you know? And I was like, wait, what's going on? There's more beef? Like, and every time, you know, there's a celebrity beef, you know, there's some underlying thing going on with the government. Like they're either doing something to the monetary system or they're changing some laws or, you know, just.
They're doing something with the network and the cell phone systems.
Is that what's going on now?
Yes. Yes.
So.
I've had multiple people complain about their cell phone systems, especially in the circle.
I've heard something like that too. I mean, I haven't gotten, you know.
But that's just conspiracy. This is just for your entertainment.
You see how tricky that word is, you know? They want to entertain you, but and then they talk about how the movies are just entertainment, but then, you know, we come to find out that these are like prophecies taking place.
Not prophecies.
Not prophecies.
Not prophecies.
Okay. It's like not prophecies taking place. But,
not prophecies.
But you see the correlations.
Not prophecies. The Bible says, oh, it looked just like they're saying.
Just saying. But, you know, you take things with a grain of salt. All I can really say is that, you know, don't get so wrapped up in these things. You know, don't forget about real life, you know. And I don't know if the basic instructions before leaving Earth is gonna.
That is not the basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's not a lot of the stuff. No, we are not believing in the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, or anything like that. Alright? Forget that. It's not. This is. Biblically,
I know that it
Bible
the
is a no. What does Bible mean? What does Bible mean? What does Bible? No, let's get this straightened up right now.
What does it mean to you? What are you looking at me like that? I'm just asking you a question. What does it mean to you?
The word Bible comes from the Latin word biblia, which means many books. Okay. So that's what it is. This is many books. He has many titles in these books, and that's how you should look at it. It's not basic instructions for before leaving Earth, because you may not be leaving Earth.
That is neither here nor there.
It's everywhere.
What I will say
is thank you for tuning in to the Late Night and Nature Black Show.
And until next time.
Deuces.
And you know when you see us, even if you don't.
It's all love. Mwah.